Welcome back to YouTube, Sue Miller 1947, and we're out of bread, so I'm going to be making some French bread with my new used traditional style 2-pound West Bend bread machine. I have already put inside the butter and olive oil. You see? So I put in, according to the directions, I'm going to be making the 2-pound loaf. And I put in 1 tablespoon of butter and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Next, I'm going to put 1½ cups plus 1 tablespoon of warm water. Oh, first I'm going to put in sugar. So it's 1½ tablespoons of sugar. And that's right there. So I just measured it all out first. Okay, now I'm going to put in the 1½ cups of warm water plus 1 tablespoon. Okay. And then next I'm going to put in, this is a salt, 1½ teaspoons of salt, so I'm going to put that in here and mix it up in the flour. And it's, how much flour? 4 1/4 cups of bread flour. I'm just going to put that in. Okay. Alright, I'm going to even this out and make a little hole for the yeast. And now I'm going to add 2 1/4 teaspoons of 2 teaspoons of bread machine yeast. So there's that, and it goes into the middle. Okay, and that's all there is to it. So I'm going to put it in. All right. Okay, according to the directions, the setting is basic. Alright, so here is the basic. So let's see how you do that. Oh, loaf size. Oh, okay. So 2-pound. So basic. Let's look, crust color, medium. I got medium. And time delay no, and start. So it's going to do this for a few minutes, and then we should have bread in 3 hours. Oops. 3 hours and 30 minutes. I have a problem. The recipe called for a lot of yeast. And I'm going to open the door. It's cooking right now. But look at that. It's too big. So I Twice I stabbed it with a knife to make it shrink a little bit, just like all the way to the top. So I have 42 minutes left to cook, and when it's done cooking, I hope I can get it out of there. Instead of putting 2 teaspoons of yeast, bread machine fast rise yeast, next time I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of yeast, because 2 teaspoons is too high, too much. The whole thing is all the way to the top, and I think that's a little bit high. See, as you can see, it required 2 teaspoons of bread machine yeast. But there's the result, a gigantic to the top bread. We still have 41 minutes to cook. I stabbed it with a knife a couple times. When I noticed it was growing so big, I stabbed it with the knife, and hopefully that will keep it down a little bit. Well, here it is. It was kind of hard to get out. Yeah. Let's see how hard it is to get out of here. Oh, it fell right out. Oh, it came out really clean. The paddles and everything. So this is my first try of making regular bread. Here's the bread finished, and although the top is a little light, you see the sides turned out a little bit darker. I hope you can see that. Naturally, because the top was so high up. Anyway, that a beautiful texture. It tastes really good, but like I said, next time I'll use a lot less of the yeast, or maybe I'll make it a 1 pound bread, or I think that's 1.5 pound. All right, this is YouTube Sue Miller 1947. Bye.